All right. Yeah, I got another hand here that looked interesting. We've got Dunkaroos under the gun, and he's got the ace queen of diamonds in this one. So he opens 2.5x in the favorite position of Sacram, the hijack. Linus flats on the button, and Matt Marinelli squeezes 12.5 big blinds in the small blind. We get a call and a fold from Linus. And this is about a bit more than 100 big blinds deep. Ace Queen Deuce with 2 clubs, 1 spades. We see a small bet, and Dunkaroos is sat there with top 2. Is it just only ever a pure call? Are you ever considering raising here?
I think you just play
I mean,
calls,
it's okay
right?
to play no raises. Yeah, I wouldn't play raises here.
And then so if let's say like a 10 or a king or a club rolls, you just vomit call the rest of the hand, or are you?
It depends, but like those cards coming aren't like necessarily bad for your range in position, right? Like if you have like a king jack or something and a 10 comes, it's like you still have straights on these runouts. Obviously for the hand it's not great, but it does get kind of messy if you start raising some of your top 2 here in position.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that I think it's like wrong to play raises. I think it's just okay to simplify naughty.
Sure, yeah.
But he does end up raising. Does he just want to live a easy, easy life, easy uncomplicated life, and try and get it in now? And then, how much actually EV could you potentially lose by doing this if you chase people away when you have really strong hands in those spots?
It depends what other hands you do it with, right? Like if he just has pocket 5s with a club that does this, then he recaptures that EV when the times he does it with these hands. So
So it's still all about
if he's
balance.
only having, yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. Gotta have some bluffs, you know.
Matt Marinelli calls 10 of diamonds on the turn. Matt Marinelli checks. And yeah, we're SPR is about 1, a bit under 1. Dunkaroos fires quarter, looks like.
Oh, we're very deep. I didn't realize how deep they are. If they're this deep, I am kind of like more down to play raises on the flop.
Yeah, I
Just
didn't.
They're like 200 deep, right?
No,
no.
Oh, no. Okay. We're just 100 deep. Okay, never mind.
a
I just saw
bit. Yeah,
Dunkaroo stack.
let me see. Yeah, 105 big blinds deep. I guess on this turn, right, it is probably not too worried because unless it's like what hand could have played like this from Matt Marinelli, like that he's losing to now is like King Jack of clubs, right?
Maybe King Jack spades.
Yeah.
Potentially. I mean, I don't know if he ever has 10s with a club. Yeah, not many hands though.
So
Yeah,
you
I'm
agree?
wondering if like King, like random King Jack is like pure folding. It feels like a reasonable hand to like flow to steal the pot on river if turn goes check. Um,
You mean as
like
Matt
he would
Marinelli?
probably take like a gut shot. Yeah. Yeah,
So
I don't
that's
know.
interesting though, Sakram. Like when I see a raise here, I feel like the turn check percent is close to 0 in reality. If someone raises the flop, or if
Yeah,
they check
same.
turn, it's like, bro, they're literally just raising flop and then checking turn with a high equity draw. Where they're like, oh, I don't want to face double barrel. I'd rather just raise small and then like check turns, realize my equity.
Yeah, I'm completely with you. Like in practice.
So he faces a small bet and ends up calling. 3 of spades on the river. And how much does he have left? 5k. There's 11 and a half in the middle. Check. Jam. So what would be your call. I mean, with the ace queen, it's pretty straightforward, right? Yes, top two is a value gem, but then Marinelli, then how do you look at this spot here with the way it was played on the river? Like, what do you think are like some of the must calls or bluff catchers? And do you expect there can be a lot of bluffs from Dunkaroos? And if so, which one?
I don't like. I think for my Marinelli, the must calls are really easy calls, and then everything else, like it's very stark between easy calls and then bluff catches. Like anything weaker than two pair, even ace 10 here doesn't feel good because you're effectively bluff catching, right? He's not got ace deuce, so and he's not jamming a one pair hand, so anything weaker than ace 10 or ace queen is a bluff catcher, I would imagine.
Yeah, I feel like this is not ace king, so ace king itself is like a bluff catcher, and I guess ace 10 as well. Although, like I would be like on the safe side, and as I said, like I like to call a little bit more linear, so I'd probably just flick it in with ace 10, and then like everything worse than that, I would treat as a catcher.
Okay.
And it's disgusting here because like there are some guys that might I'm just talking in a practical sense, not necessarily for Dunkaroos, but there's some guys in the spot where they're just gonna be weighted one way or the other. But it's kind of sick because it's very easy to find a raise of like queens or ace queen. And then it's like, are you really trusting somebody here to find the raises with like pocket fours, pocket fives, and then barrel them through? It's like even if they found it with 4 5, spades clubs, it even gets there now. So uh, it's kind of a difficult spot to want to call a lot in, I would imagine.
I somehow trust him to like triple off like sixes or fives or sevens if he have it. I'm just not sure if I trust him to find like the flop raise.
Yeah, exactly.
But like 10 feels encouraging enough that we are probably just barreling, and on the river, I don't know, it just feels like a high emotional investment pot. Like, I don't really see why people would just give up.
Yeah, fair.
All right, let's see. The damned ace five suited making it through to the ends. So what does he bid then?
I'm actually surprised to see. I guess it depends on where you expect in positions bluff raises to come from, but like I don't know if you agree, Sakram. I feel like yeah, they can have sixes maybe, but threes, fours, fives make for a cleaner flop bluff raise just because they have more backdoor equity with the low straight possibility. So it's like threes gets there. Uh, four. I mean, I guess we block fives, so ace five doesn't seem
Yeah,
that appealing to me.
the thing with fives on the floor is that like Marinelli's hand feels like a fold to me on turn, kind of, without any extra equity. On a board where you have like absolutely ridiculous amount of hands that are like pair plus draw, right?
Yeah.
So ace five feels like a fold to me. So when we don't really want to have fives or fours blocking those hands if you're gonna triple. So I would assume it's more like pocket threes, sixes, sevens that I would want to take. But like I don't think there is any like meaningful difference. Like it's very small effects.
Okay, fair.
How do the squeezing ranges differ from three betting ranges here? Like, let's say you're in the small blind with ace five suited, the hijack opens, nobody else calls. You're three betting 100%, but then now somebody else calls. How does that range change versus what you would three bet in a just single race spot? Heads
I
up.
mean, from what I've seen, I thought ace five is not really a squeeze at high frequency here. It's mostly just a call if
Okay.
you overcall. Um, when button flats and then in a low rake environment, I think like ace five can mix between flat and free bet as well. Um, the squeezing range, I guess, is quite top heavy from small blind here, which I mean, it's the same when you free bet as well. So perhaps it's actually not that different.
Okay.
Yeah, basically the flats just make the squeezing ranges more linear, but like small blind range is already like reasonably linear, so there isn't like too much of a difference.
Yeah. All right. Nice. Good job, guys.